next we're going to go for our D cubes. We're going to use a grid. Take this guy out. Go ahead and roll onto your left side, sir. This is basically like a KUB, but sideways in a way, essentially. We're going to center at mid-coronal and iliac crest. And you want to mark it with the side that is going up. So this is a left DQ, but I'm putting a right marker because that's the right side up. SID still at 40. Exactly. All right, so go ahead and try to move all the way up to the board if you can. Belly against it. Watch this little hose there. You're good. Got you. I'm gonna apply a little bit more air. I think some leaked out. Okay. Iliac crest. Alright. Technique's going to be 8-5 at 70. I upped it up the mass a little bit because of this air gap. Sometimes the patient can't really touch the board. Taking a deep breath. Blow out. Hold. That's right. Alright, breathe. We're going to do the same thing, but this time I want your back against here. So if you could do that for me. We're going to use another grid. Yep. Oh. We'll get that cleaned up. It's alright. Should be wearing gloves for this. But, so this is the right D cube, iliac crest, mid sagittal, left marker is pointing up, the left side's up, right side's down. Go ahead and raise this up, yep, just like that. Taking a deep breath and hold, blow out, hold, that's right, breathe. I use the same technique as the one before. Alright, this time go ahead and roll onto your belly. We are almost done, sir. Yep, there we go. Oh. Alright, all the way down. Yep, nice and flat. Keep your covers up. And get this baby back in order. This is the right way. I don't know why it makes that noise. This is the correct way. Alright. We're doing a PA post evac. Basically a PA KUB. Mid-sagittal, iliac crest. I'm going to go 48 inches, make sure I get the whole abdominal area. Yeah. Damn. Alright, so we're on to our last image. We're doing the PA post-evac. Right now I'm about to pull out the tip. We're going to have the patient go to the restroom, try to evacuate any barium that they can or anything that's in there. And then we're going to do one more image to see what it looks like. Let me grab a towel real quick. Alright. So what I'm going to do, sir, I'm going to pull this tip out. I'm going to have you wrap this towel under you, and you're going to waddle to the bathroom so nothing trips out. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I had to do one quick pull.
Bad day.
There you go. Go ahead and can I get you up off the table? Watch your head there. Oh God! Mess. Want to watch out for that because there could be barium dripping. Yep, just like that. And then here's a little stool. Yeah. You're good, right? Bathroom's right over there. Try not to make a mess and come out when you're done. Alright, camera back over here.
Oh my God.
So while we're waiting, oh, that was fast. Alright, he's back. Come on over. Oh! Alright, you're gonna have to actually flip around there. Did you evacuate? Alright, patient has evacuated the barium. We're gonna do another picture and see if he's telling the truth. Row your boat gently down the stream. Alright. So again, I want to make sure that we're mid-sagittal at iliac crest. Techniques at 85 and 40. Taking a deep breath. Blow out. Hold. X-ray. Breathe. Alright, so let me just make sure this image came out and I got what I need. I'll be right back. Alright. Time to get you all cleaned up. Go ahead and get changed. Just be aware that for the next day or so, you could possibly experience some white stool. Make sure you hydrate. If you don't hydrate, you could get some constipation. Do you have any questions? No? Alright. Go ahead and get changed. And that completes my barium. Alright, now on to evaluate the images that I've taken. To start off with, we are going to go back to the Scout. As you can see here, the patient is supine, as you've seen in the video. I also like to make a correction. I said the central ray was 1.5 inches above the iliac crest. If you notice, I actually didn't center there. You actually center at the iliac crest and mid-sagittal. So I just wanted to point that out. As you can see here, you can see a lot of gas in the bowel. That's what we want to see. That'll make sure that there's no obstruction that we can see, and that should allow a smooth flow of barium. We got the pubis symphysis. Can't see the diaphragm, but you can see the left colic flexor and the right one, so we're good to go. On to the next image. This would be the PA. This is after the retrofilling of the large colon. This is after the radiologist has done his exam. As you can see here, we got a double contrast going on here. We got air or CO2. We actually used air. And then the barium, which is the white. This is the cecum. This would be the ascending, transverse, descending colon down to the sigmoid and the rectum. You can see some pathology here. It looks like some Crohn's going on and some diverticulum. And we have the left and right colic flexor. You'll be able to see those more opened up in the obliques. This would be the PA axial of the sigmoid. I actually said it was the rectum in my video, so that's another correction. They do an axial so that you can see the sigmoid more. Since it's in an S shape, it superimposes itself when it's not angled, as you can see there.
I have a couple of job interviews. I'm just gonna have to tell the truth on the applications.
So this next one would be the, you can see the right collet flexure has opened up. So this would be the RAO, the right anterior oblique. The left collet flexure is superimposed over itself. That's why it kind of looks like a little mess. You see the double contrast. You don't see no Hofstra rings down here, so that could be, it's a sigmoid. So, looks pretty dilated right there. That's probably because of the enema tip. But you can see all the Hofstra rings. That's a good sign. This would be the LAO, left anterior oblique. This is going to show the left collet flexure open now. Previous, it's all superimposed. This one is now open, and the right side is now superimposed over itself.
Everybody needs a kettle for.
You want to make sure you don't get no cutoff on those two. You want to see the whole flexure. This would be the oblique. We got the left side up, meaning that this would be a right decubitus. I'm sorry, I just said oblique, but it's a decube. So right decube. You can see the air flows to the top and the barium settles to the bottom. This visualize the left side's up. So this is the left collet flexure. You're going to see the lateral side of the descending colon and the medial lining of the mucus of the GI tract of the ascending colon. And then right here you see you have the transverse. So this would be the left decube, right side's up, left side down. This would be descending, ascending colon. You're going to see the medial lining of the descending colon and the lateral side of the ascending. You actually get to see both on the ascending due to this patient's anatomy. Got the transverse, right collet flexure, and left collet flexure. So, and then you can see the rectum. It's pretty dilated. It's to be expected. It's still got the enema tip in there. This here would be the left lateral sigmoid or rectum. You can see here the sacrum, coccyx. This would be the sigmoid, and to the rectum. You can see the double contrast. And last but not least, the post-evac. After the tip has been removed, patient has evacuated. We want to see what's going on there. Still looks somewhat dilated. A lot of barium residue still in there. That's to be expected, especially when you have some pathology there. Some Crohn's disease. It's going to cause some restriction, some dilation, or restriction, not dilation. So it's going to be a little harder to get out. Some diverticulum. Left collet flexure, right collet flexure, transverse, ascending, descending colon. And that completes my eval for my pictures.